She taught me how to lose and love, Heartbreak 101. I've never lost the game of love, I've never played the fool.
Alright, so I am changing the belt, the deck belt out on the John Deere Z335E 0-turn, and basically it looks like the only tools I'm going to need is just a regular wrench, a adjustable wrench of some type, a ratchet set with a 15 millimeter and a 13 millimeter, and then we've got of course I need the belt. And if your old belt hadn't completely split in half, like mine already had, then you'll need a set of snips to snip the belt off and not try to friggin' wrestle it out from all the different pulleys with the tensioner on and all that shit. So, anyways, first thing I did was using the 13 millimeter is I took the plate off. You can see where that was. It just has one bolt. Took that off and slid that floor plate right off. And I started kind of working on it, kind of seeing what I could do with this new belt on it. Before I thought, you know what, I'm gonna make a video about this. I figure this is as good a time as any to kind of clean this bad boy up underneath there. So I'm fixing to get my blower out and blow some of that grass and debris out before we start on this deal. All right, much better. Clean as a baby's bottom. Well, maybe a baby's bottom that doesn't wipe very good, but clean enough. So after a little WD-40, because it was fighting me, we got this bad boy going now. I don't have a phone holder, so I'm gonna put the phone down for a bit. All right, I got this thing off. This is the nut that was on top, and there's a little guy right here that'll slip out on you. See, the biggest thing we've been learning about this, see my finger in the camera just now, I was going like that, is that I suck at making videos, but you know, my heart's in the right place. So, but don't lose that bastard. All right, so took that off. Now I'm gonna figure out how to get this belt on the right way. All right, so as I said, we got that other pulley off. I've got this situated inside here. Look at that. So now we're gonna go over here and do the other side. This guy right here. So I don't know how pretty this is gonna look, but I bet we'll get it done. It wasn't too bad. All right. Slides right in there. All right, now we got to figure out getting the rest of this put back together and this other pulley on. Realize there's another pulley in the back of this thing. I think that's connected to the engine. That's what we got to get this belt around it first before anything else. Okay, so I kind of pushed that belt back here towards this back pulley that's connected to the engine. Roly-poly. Is that what y'all call them, roly-polies? Anyways. All right, so we're gonna get under here. Well, that's kind of a mess. Well, this turned out to be a whole different kind of job. Mother God. Well, might as well get this crap taken care of. Hell, I just had this mower serviced. Did they not do any of that? Surely I did. So you see where I pushed it back here? We're now at the back of the mower. So that's got to go on here first and foremost. You see it? All right. Hopefully y'all do a little better job of cleaning your mowers than I do. Now, one of the things I don't remember if I mentioned, but on that pulley that I pulled off, well, it's connected to this spring here. See him? Okay. So that's your tension. Now, let me see if I can show this. You see? Yeah, that spring there. So I'm thinking in order for me to get this put on right, I'm gonna have to pull this thing this way. So my neighbor Raul,
he a lot of sense. See, goes back around like that.
See,
around.
He's an instructor. See, say howdy, neighbor.
Huh?
Say hi, neighbor.
Hey, neighbor.
That's
we
his
got
greet.
it.
That's his greet. Okay, so this took us a while to figure out. It took two of us. He came driving up in his Ford pickup and found out that. So we put this on. We took this bad boy off here using this nut.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes it a lot easier. This thing is on that spring tension. We put it around here, and then it goes to the left side of this one. So these two are next to each other. You want to note that. And then basically this one goes all the way back to that motor pulley back there, and then comes back
in front of here,
and on this right side of this one,
and then it loops around.
And then it loops around that one. And it took us about 9 different configurations before we got this figured out, and involved him holding this, loosening this tension, pushing this way, so I could hook it on back here at the back, if that makes sense. I watched a few YouTube videos, and they were struggling so much too that it was hard to kind of keep up where they're at. But we finally got it done, so we're gonna test it now. So what we're gonna do is I'm just gonna lay the panel back on here for this test, for test purposes. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Yeah, that was an issue getting it out as well. I'm just gonna lay it on there. I'm not gonna fasten it back. And we're gonna try starting this. Make sure we don't hear any crazy noises. Right, Rollo?
Yep. You
Good.
don't have nothing underneath there, right? That's going out, you know.
Not that I know of. Can of WD friggin' 40. Okay, that doesn't mean shit. This is what matters. It wasn't doing that before with the belt crook.
That's your blade lift?
Yep.
Okay. That's what it is. You got it low right now.
Yep.